Hello guys, as we finished the sword and the other parts and our model is almost completely finished, we can start making the skin pores. There will be a pretty easy way of making skin pores. Basic skin pores, of course, we will not get into very much deep into this because to get deeper we need a lot of external alphas and stuff. And we will do this in a little bit easier way, and I will show you how. So first we will select the head, then we will make it solo so we can see only the head. And let's see how much polygons we have. We have 300 something polygons, 1000, but it's not enough. We have to go deeper, so we subdivide again. 1 million, it's not enough. We go deeper, and now it's 5 million, almost 6 million polygons. This can do. Of course, I can go ahead and fix some issues that we have here. And let's make a little bit more detail on the lips, just with the down standard brush, just making a little bit more detail. I'm digging with the down standard brush, not applying geometry. But this is, of course, just a little bit. Okay. Then what we want to do? First, we want to go all the way up to the geometry. So 6 million, it's okay. Then we want to go and surface noise. Let's go inside to see. When I go to the noise dialog, you will notice a lot of things here. But first thing, we have to dial down the color band, because we don't need our color to be changed. We need our color to be good as it is. So color down to 0, color band, and then our strength of the noise will be a little bit bigger. Okay, maybe a little bit bigger. Probably like this will be okay. And we will apply this to a layer. And I will show you how we proceed after that. But first, it's this is enough pretty much. So we can also probably drag this a little bit like this. So let's press OK. And we will have this kind of a noise on our image. This will be our basic pores. So from here on, we'll go ahead and find morph target and store morph target. I will show you how to use the store morph target, because we don't need pores here on the lips and on some other areas. So store morph target will allow us to drag out with the morph brush and just reveal what was before applying the pores. Then we go to layers and add another layer. It's on record mode now, so we can apply from the surface, we can apply this noise. How? Apply to mesh. Let's do this. Let's find out. Okay, our noise is not too much, but still, it's a female. We don't need a lot of pores. We don't need very deep pores. So this is kind of okay, but still, I will Control Z to go back and go to edit mode, edit the surface blur, the surface noise, and then just apply a little bit more. I need it to be a little bit deeper, so when I apply it to mesh, it will be a little bit more visible. Yes. So I have applied it on this layer, and if we disable the layer, for example, oops, yes, the noise is not there. So now it's there, and we will record, because we need to record a little bit more on this layer. So first, we go to the morph brush, BM, we find it, morph, and then we drag here on the lips just to remove any pores on the lips, because the skin of the lips doesn't have this kind of pores. It's a little bit different. than the normal skin. Also here, we'll remove the pores, and maybe we'll go with the Z intensity a little bit down and move a little bit around this area, but it's not needed. So, second, what we want to do, we want to smooth this pores with a brush called Smooth Peaks, I think. So we have to press the comma key, then go to brush, then go to smooth. Let's find out smooth. Yes. And here, Smooth Peaks. Smooth Peak brush. And ZBrush will ask us if you want this to be selected as the smooth brush. I say OK. And then when we press Shift and start smoothing, we'll smooth with this brush and we will get this result, which is like pores. But the strength here is too big. So I will Control Z and press Shift, disable dynamic. And the Z intensity should be probably around 30. Let's see it. Okay, 30 is good. And now we can go ahead and smooth whatever we like, just to achieve a good pores as a base. And here I've done a lot, so just a little bit, just a little bit. And this pores we need just to be able to have some detail on her face. And we won't make a lot of imperfections on her skin, although it will be good to have some. Probably we can make some, but I don't think on the concept there's any imperfections. We have to just imagine them. Imagine the imperfections, which is not a big deal. We can do this without a problem. But the same things with the pores we have to do for the body also, because we have the chest area revealed and it's visible, so it will be a good idea to have it. Okay. The next thing we want to do is try to make directions for these pores. They're looking pretty good, and we have to make direction. How? We just have to select the standard brush, then we go to the brush texture. Where is the... Okay, this is texture. We need alpha. We don't need texture, so here we have texture, which is a little bit strange. This is the alpha. This is the alpha. So we go to the standard brush alpha, and we choose for the alpha 58, which is here. And then we choose this spray. Now let's try this, but with intensity a little bit lower, maybe around 12. Let's see. Yeah, very easy with the brush, very easy. I'm just making this direction for these pores, because the skin is a little bit of crimbling when she smiles or when she squeezes her eyes, and there are these kind of directional pores there, so it's a good idea to have them. And we can also use this brush to just add a little bit more detail on the lips, and then again use it to make directions for these pores here. And it's especially useful here in the neck. Let's disable symmetry and just drag. And our neck is not so super visible, but it's a good idea to have this. Okay, around the ears we can make it. But here is the main directional pores, and here also we can have some. Maybe here. And in this area, of course. And I think that will be it for the pores. We don't need a lot of pores because we won't make a render like very close up, but even if we do, these pores are pretty much enough for our purpose. Now we have to do the same for the body. So let's go First, what I want to do is I want to erase the parts of the body that are not visible. So I will disable here, I will go here, I will get rid of the hands, I will disable symmetry and get rid of all of this here. Let's see. Okay, then I will get rid of this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm cutting her off, but it has to be done. Then get rid of this, and we're pretty much okay. Let's see. Okay, we got rid of most of the things. Maybe in the back we don't need the back also, so we can get rid of it. And we have to be on the lowest subdivision like we are now, and then with del hidden, and then the hash subdivision will be again accessible for us, and this will be our body. I'm doing this because I need more polygons, and if I have the whole body and I will subdivide it, it will be maybe above 10 or maybe above 20 million, which for one subtool is a little too much. We don't need to do this, it's a lot. So I just want to fix something here, just with a inflate brush a little bit. Yeah, I think it's better. And then for this, I'm pretty happy with my result, and I will apply the layer, bake all. So yeah, the thing is that sometimes when the layer is, let's say Control Z, the layer is on record mode, sometimes this happens. So let's disable record mode and bake all, and now it will be good. You have to be careful with these things. Of course, sometimes some things happen and you don't know why. And this is inevitable, you have to figure it out. And yeah, this is the beauty of ZBrush. Sometimes do something and you say, oh, what have I done now? And you don't know what. But whatever, it's cool. So, this is our body. Let's see how much polygons it is. Okay, let's divide it once and twice. I'm pressing Ctrl D to divide it. And now 1 million. Let's see if it's okay. How? Surface. Noise. Let's see it. Okay, color down again to 0 or -0. It doesn't matter, it's cool. Then this about here. Then okay. We have it. Then we can go ahead and make a layer. I'm making a layer because I want to be able to control everything. And the layer, we can dial it down and do some stuff with it. So it's cool. Then morph target, store it. Because, but we don't need morph target for this. Whatever, yeah, it's we can store it. Yeah, basically the same steps as for the head. And then surface again and apply to mesh, and we have this beautiful pores here, and we can make directional things here like this. Oops, no. So this is inflate. I need standard brush, and it's too much. Try to make it a little bit, just fine details, fine here, very fine. And on the hand, let's see it. Looks very good. So I think this is pretty much okay. And we can apply the layer without the recording mode, of course. Bake all. And we are ready with our pores. We can make little imperfections. For example, here we can go with a Clay Tools brush, change this alpha, change this normal, and just make some little imperfections, some things that are popping out. We can make some moles, but we have to turn on our RGB and then make it a little bit darker, and then we can make some little moles here and there, because it's normal for a grown-up person to have moles. It's perfectly normal. The intensity we will dial it down and just make a few moles. then in the head also, but without symmetry, of course, because with symmetry is not good. We can make a mole here, one here, little one here, even on the moles, and also not only moles, but we can make just a tiny little things that are sticking up just a little bit, because the skin is never perfect, you know, never. It has these imperfections, but I think we're okay with this for now. And in the next video we can take care of start taking care of our head, the hair. The hair will be pretty long videos for the hair. It's a long process, but we can start it in the next video, and you will see step by step how to make a decent head hair in ZBrush, although it won't be perfect in any means, because to make perfect hair in ZBrush you have to spend a lot of time, like hours and hours and tens of hours of just fine tweaking almost every single hair strand, which will be enormous work. We don't need to do that. We need just to have decent hair. So we'll try to do this, and yeah, see you in the next video, of course.